Let's go! It looks like we are finally about to break $50,000. In this video, guys, I'm going to bring you the stuff you need to know about Bitcoin right now. Not only if you should go into a trade right now, should you close a trade you already have open, perhaps you caught one of those big wicks according to the buy the dip strategy right here. Perhaps you had some buy orders and caught this big wick. I'm going to tell you what I think is the best way to play this right now. We're also talking about Ethereum. We're talking, of course, about Cardano. I'm going to tell you about the support levels and what to expect here for Cardano. And I also got one huge thing to bring to your attention. We're talking about Chainlink. Why are we seeing this massive pump right now in Bitcoin? Am I going to adjust my strategy with the 100% profitable trade? I'm going to give you an update on that. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Exciting times. If you are new to this channel, and look at this, we are almost at 100,000 subscribers. It's blowing my mind, guys. If you would subscribe right now, I am sure that by the end of this week, perhaps we may be able to actually break 100,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. But yeah, basically on this channel, we teach you how to trade and how to make money in the crypto market. So let's go. Let's talk about Bitcoin. So the first thing first. So my brown box right here. We are not yet above it. In fact, you can see that we had a perfect rejection of the edge of my brown box right here. And we went down by, what is this? Almost 3%. So big congratulations to everyone who traded this. So what should we make of this situation? Are we going to break $50,000 today? Well, we got some actual data suggesting that we are going to break $50,000. But when it comes to my own strategy, when it comes to me trading, am I going to jump into a trade right now at the all-time high? And the answer is, of course, no. The only way I would consider us going into a trade right here in this vicinity is that if we see big volume breaking this level right here, okay? So we see big volume, we go up, no matter where we stop, we go down, we retest this brown box, and then we break it again. This is where I consider getting into a trade here at the all-time high, but not until we break this brown box. And you know what I've been saying? Everything between the red line right here and the brown box up here is noise. Anything can happen right here. Am I hoping that this is going to take off to the moon? Yes. Like I said yesterday, I would say it's a 50-50 between us breaking $50,000 or filling my orders down here. So it's 50-50. I mean, anything can happen. And I've got a pattern to show you as well. So, well, basically, here's the channel I showed you yesterday. And remember what I said, buy down here and sell up here. So this is so far working flawlessly. So big congratulations to everyone who actually took my advice of buying at the lows here and then, you know, shorting or selling at the top of this right here. But I just want to make that clear. I do not recommend shorting Bitcoin at all, especially not in a bull market, especially not with these conditions right now when it seems like we are going to break $50,000 any minute now. And now that we have actually been consolidating here for a bit longer, I would say it's probably more like, I don't know, 60-40 that we are going to break $50,000 as opposed to us filling these levels right here. But pay attention. So I'm saying 60-40, but there's an asymmetrical return here because if we break $50,000, okay, no one knows where it's going to stop. But if we, with those 40%, are able to fill these orders, we are going to make so much profit. And yeah, am I going to be sad if we do not fill these orders? No, we've been killing it recently. We've been killing it throughout this entire bull market. And there's always going to be more opportunities. Remember the golden rule. Not only do we want to make money, we also want to protect money. But here's the thing. So we have this wedge right here, and we haven't even broken out of this wedge yet. So basically, if you draw it from the candles, it's going to look like this. If you draw it from the wicks, it's going to look something more like this. Either way, we are still inside of this wedge. I'm just going to adjust it like this again. So same thing here. Unless we break this with volume, we make a reconfirmation. Still, everything in between this wedge is noise. Everything in between these areas right here is noise. Everything in between this channel right here is noise. Sure, you can make money. Sell here, buy here. Sure, you can make money. Buy here and sell up here. And this is also why we've been trying to fill these orders right here, but I'm going to leave them and we are going to see. I still think that it's a 40% chance that we are going to get down and fill these orders. So things are looking good, but be cautious. Right, so let's talk about Ethereum. So not only did we go down and have perfect support right here, but we are right now making a series of lower highs. And here's the thing. The spotlight is on Bitcoin right now. All eyes on Bitcoin and whether it is going to break $50,000 or not. And also, if we break $50,000 and we have a huge rally here, expect the altcoins to suffer a bit. But just like previously, when we broke all of these levels in Bitcoin, I mean, the altcoins are going to catch up eventually. And especially Ethereum, I think, is going to have a huge rally. A lot of interest in Ethereum right now is being transferred over to Cardano, to Polkadot, to Binance Smart Chain. And I mean, those coins are great, but don't forget about Ethereum. I think that we are still in a massively undervalued situation with Ethereum. And I mean, you have these kind of setups right now. So basically on Ethereum, you have this small little triangle, and you're seeing similar stuff with Cardano, which we're going to talk about here in a bit. But if we continue like this is going to be coiling up and then eventually have a decision here if we're going to break to the upside or downside. If we break to the downside, you already know my support level here at 1,650. You got it at 1,529 and then a bit lower down here. But next target, big psychological level, of course, we need to break the all-time high first. That is also going to be some resistance. But then once we break that $2,000 big psychological level, I am going to keep you updated on Ethereum. So yesterday you told me that you want more Cardano content. So I'm incorporating more Cardano content into my daily videos when it comes to the TA. And when it comes to Cardano in general news and stuff, you need to sign up. You need to subscribe, I should say, to my second channel. You got it in the description right here. But here's the thing with Cardano. And by the way, before we talk about that, if you want to start trading Cardano, you can do so over on Femex, in which you're going to be able to get a $680 bonus. You can also sign up for Bybit to get a $200 bonus if you want to trade Ethereum especially, but also Bitcoin and other crypto. So if you want to do that, make sure to sign up using these links. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's talk about Cardano here. So big support at the brown box right here. This is basically, if we get down to these levels again, I'm going to be loading up heavily. And then you got support levels at 61 cents. You got support levels at 54. So that is what you need to pay attention to right now with Cardano in the immediate short term if we should go down. But what about the upwards targets? How high can we expect Cardano to go here in the short term? Well, you're having a nice little rally. In fact, from my brown box here, you got a bounce of 35%. This is absolutely massive. It just goes to show how much interest and yeah, a lot of people were willing to buy this dip in Cardano. But we have something else unfolding on Cardano. So basically, if you take this line right here, okay, so you have a touching point on the wick, on this wick, body of the candles, and then of course you have a couple of touching points here as well. Well, if you take that level and then you apply this downwards sloping resistance right here, you can see that we are in fact potentially breaking out of this right now. So let me just actually do this. Is it possible we can adjust it like this? And in that case, we are not having the breakout yet. Yes, it is possible. But I actually think that this is the best way to draw it. I definitely think that this is the best way to draw it. And in that case, we are actually seeing the breakout on Cardano right now. So unfortunately, I did not cover this part earlier. And also I didn't cover it on Twitter because I pretty much just woke up and I saw this and boom, boom. And then I figured out I have to really put out a video as soon as possible because we are about to have huge things happening here. But it does look like, yeah, you can see that we are breaking out right now. Big congratulations to everyone who, who took this trade. And it's going to be weird as you're seeing this after you're actually seeing the breakout. But let's look at the volume. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, so you got this volume on the 1 hour and this just started to pump. So basically there's just 2 minutes left before this candle closes. So if this continues to rise, yeah, you can see that the volume is actually pretty decent for just, you know, the majority of this has happened during the last couple of minutes and you can see that it is rising. So good look for Cardano so far, guys. Good look for Cardano. Going back to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, the candle is very small on the volume here. But yeah, I will keep you updated on Twitter, guys. If you like Cardano content, make sure to subscribe right now. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to post this on Twitter right now. So yeah, why not? So there we go, posting this on Twitter. Now we're moving on. We're talking about Chainlink. So still outside of this huge channel on Chainlink. Very nice to see on Chainlink here. And Bitcoin is, are we about to break this? You're seeing a green candle right here. I would not be surprised to see this break. I say it's a 60% chance for us to break this level, 40% chance for us to have a heavy rejection and actually go down and fill these orders. So what should I do with my order here on, oh, I got logged out, but you already know where my orders are. They are exactly as I have been outlining here. I'm going to keep them. And if we go down, that's fine. I'm going to fill them. If we do not go down and fill them, okay, that's fine also. But here's the thing. The traditional markets, if you were able, like, why did we see a huge run here? Well, from this wick basically up to the brown box here. The traditional markets, you know, I've always been talking about the traditional markets and how you need to pay attention to this, because when the futures opened yesterday and tonight, you had a huge rally. And so because of this, that gave confidence to the Bitcoin markets and you're seeing a rally. So for those of you who were able to spot this, you also knew that this was very likely. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch every single video I've put out on this channel. There's only about 250 of them. No, I think it's more like 400. But anyway, looking good. Traditional markets at an all-time high. Looking good for Bitcoin, looking good for Ethereum, and especially Cardano right now with this breakout. I want to ask you, if you want to help me out with clearing the scammers in the comment section, you want to help me out with that, becoming a mod on my YouTube channel and also on Telegram potentially, make sure to go to the description of this video. You will find a link with a form. So yeah, if you would want to help me with that, make sure to get to that link and we will take it from there. Thank you in advance. Watch my trading tutorial popping up in the middle of this video right now and I will see you right there.